What's up, guys? So for today's video, we are going to learn how to get acclimated on your board, how to just adjust to riding it, and then we're also going to answer a question that I was asked, which was, you know what, I'll get back to that later, but for right now, we're going to make some burgers. Yeah.
Don't make it hard. I wanna celebrate, you know, our togetherness, both mind and flesh. Only we know how it goes. We know how it goes.
Okay, so today's video is, I already discussed this, but today's video is on just getting acclimated to your board, adjusting to it, and learning to just ride on it, balance, tricks, etc. Any tips that I can give you on that, I will do. And the comment was given to us by Klezzy Crunk, a man. But I'll read that in just a second. I got some really nice comments, and I want to give shout outs for those. So, Phase. Hey Josh, massive thanks for answering my question in such detail. Really very helpful, plus solid production and great video as always. Dude, thank you. I appreciate that. I like that my editing style is appreciated. Archibald Spook. Really cool name. Thanks for this video and your advice. I'm sure you're gonna unlock this trick on your new board soon. I'm not saying it in the wrong way. English is not my native language. It's okay. But it's quite reassuring to see that even someone who has an advanced freestyle level can thank you. That was really nice. Can struggle. It gives me hope for my pop shove it and pirouette and all other future tricks. I can give trick tips for those, so let me know if you want those. All right, so let's go up to Klezzy Crunk, the comment that is for today. Tangentially related question from another newbie. Do you have any tips or advice on getting accustomed to using your back foot for tricks? Yes. Also, I ride goofy, me too. But my left back foot is practically useless for trying to do any trick stuff on it. Is it just a matter of simply riding more? Short answer, riding more is always gonna help, but I got you. Let's get to this. That was the wrong side. Boom. All right, so we're about ready to get started. I had a question, so answer this in the comments. In the comment, it definitely said you're having trouble using your back foot. In which case, are you using your front foot for tricks? Because if so, I would definitely keep that in rotation. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, front foot tricks, usually called nollie, in which case nollie tricks are, I believe, a step up. So that's pretty cool. So keep those in rotation. But I got you on the back foot tricks. I just need to warm up real quick.
Both mind and flesh. Only we know how it goes. We know how it goes. Our togetherness. Both mind and flesh. Only we know how it goes.
Okay, so let's start off with some tricks, well, some tips on just getting acclimated to the board first, and then we'll move into the rear foot for tricks. Nice. Okay, so when it comes to getting acclimated to the board, I like to start off with simple things like pushing the board, hopping on. I feel like doing it both ways, so if you're goofy, this would be goofy, and then switching it to fakie is probably a good idea just to get comfortable on the board going both ways. So awesome. Okay, then I want you to start working on your cards. So this is what we got. Okay, if you're having trouble with any of those, don't be afraid of throwing your board in the grass and getting acclimated that way. Okay, so now for the back foot, using it for tricks. So I want you to take your board, put it flat on the ground, take your back foot, and not the front foot. Take the back foot, put it on the side of the kicktail, and watch what happens. Very good. So I did kind of like a scoop, and I put my foot on the side of the kicktail. Next, I want you to take your back foot, put it on the center of the kicktail, and push down. Watch what happens. And straight up. Now I want you to do the same thing, but more so on the heel side of the kicktail. Watch your shins. Okay, so using your back foot, there's going to be a couple tricks that you can do to start off with. One would be a shove it. The other would be backside or front side, whatever you want to call it, which scoops it backwards. Get your foot used to making those motions, so keep practicing until you got it. With the, I think it's called a front side, but basically you're scooping it backwards. So funny names. With that one, you're gonna want to stomp down and push out. So it's very much like a scooping motion. You will hit your shins if you're doing it like this, so be cautious. Okay, now that you have an idea of where the board is going to go based off of where your foot is on the kicktail, I want you to start with keeping the kicktail on the ground, hop on. Then, back to kicktail. Kicktail on the ground, hop on, back to kicktail. If you're on an incline like I am and you're trying to roll away, keep going back to a flat spot. Foot on, foot off. On, kicktail. Keep on doing that. Get used to the weight of where the board is going to tip and when your body is going to make it tip based off of how far you're leaning back. Tip, back, tip, forward, tip, forward, tip, forward. Okay, so keep on doing that. Doing this motion, if you are on a hill, like my driveway is a hill, and you're practicing that motion, you're probably going to slide and scuff up your kicktail, so be aware of that. But practice those motions. Kick the board down in the center, kick the board down on the side, kick the board down on the other side. Hit myself in the nuts. Let me give you a better view. Kick the board down in the center, watch it come straight up. Center, straight up, side, scoops, heel side, watch my crotch so I don't get hit, boom. Okay. All right, so the next thing that you're gonna wanna do is start to jump after you've kicked the board down with your back foot and just feeling out how that goes. You don't gotta commit so hard, you're not trying to do an ollie, you're just popping the board down and jumping, okay? All right, so again, you're not popping an ollie, you're just kicking the board down and jumping. Then I want you to take the 3 positions on that kicktail that I showed you, which was center, toe side, and heel side. Do the same thing. It's like crazy hot outside, I'm sweating, I'm not really doing anything. All right, so the goal is not to land a trick there. The goal is to get that muscle memory for when you kick the board down, where's it gonna go, and keep practicing it. But then you can move on to some no comply tricks. This is basically like doing what I just did. You are gonna land a trick, but you're gonna have one foot off. So I always get front side and back side confused, so I'm just gonna say toe side and heel side. So next after that, after doing the toe side, no comply, shove it, and the heel side, no comply, shove it, you can move on to the regular pop shove it, front side, and you know, technically front side is when it goes that way. So that one's confusing. But anyway, you need to do it back side, front side, toe side, heel side. You know what I'm talking about. I get them confused, but this is where we're at. So you're gonna need to go on to doing that. And then for the ollie, which is what I did last, that one, the longer the board, the more you're gonna have to throw your shoulders forward, because you really need to stay over the board. If you're back where the kick gel is and it's a really long board, you're gonna stay back there and it's not gonna have the force to even out in the air. So remember that, yeah. For the toe side and for the heel side, pop shove it. It's very important that you get that scoop. And so watch my feet. I need to take a break. It's super hot outside, like you just sweat just standing. So that's gonna be it for this video, not for the rest of my filming day. I still got more to do, but I'm gonna take a break. If you've made it this far into the video, I really want you to focus on the scoop when it comes to shove-its, any of those variations. Focus on the pop part later, get the height in later, worry about the scoop. You want to land the trick and get more time landing the trick before you start to perfect it and really dial it in. So do that. And if you're on an incline like I was, it helps if you push out, or else you will land like this. And you might roll your ankle, so not fun. Yeah, so if you made it this far, type focus on the scoop in the comments. And that's it for this one. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video, guys. Bye.